Enterprise Application Integration, or EAI. ERP systems are not for every organization. For example, some non-manufacturing companies find the manufacturing orientation of ERP inappropriate. Even for manufacturing companies, some find the process of converting from their current system to an ERP system too daunting. Others are quite satisfied with their manufacturing application system and do not wish to change them. Companies for which ERP is inappropriate still have the problem associated with the information silos. However, and some choose to use Enterprise Application Integration, or EAI, to solve those problems. EAI is a suite of software applications that integrates existing systems by providing layers of software that connect applications together. EAI does the following. 1. It connects system islands via a new layer of software or system. 2. It enables existing applications to communicate and share data. 3. It provides integrated information. 4. It leverages existing system, leaving functional application as is, but providing an integration layer over the top. 5. It enables a gradual move to ERP. The layer of EAI software shown in Figure 7.17 enable existing applications to communicate with each other and to share data. Although there is no centralized EAI databases, the EAI software keeps files of metadata that describe data format and location. Users can access the EAI system to find the data they need. In some cases, the EAI system provides services that provide a virtual integrated database for the user to process. The major benefit of EAI is that it enables organizations to use existing applications while eliminating many of the serious problems of isolated systems. Converting to an EAI system is not nearly as disruptive as converting to an ERP system, and it provides many of the benefits of ERP. Some organizations develop EAI application as a stepping stone to complete ERP system. According to ERP Software 360, for a product to be considered a true ERP product, it must include applications that integrate the following. 1. Supply chain include procurement, sales order processing, inventory management, supply management, and related activities. 2. Manufacturing includes scheduling, capacity planning, quality control, bill of material, and related activities. 3. CRM include sales prospecting, customer management, marketing, customer support, call center support. 4. Human resources includes payroll, time and attendance, human resource management, commission calculation, benefit administration, and related activities. 5. Accounting includes general ledger, account receivable, account payable, cash management, fixed asset accounting. An ERP solution consists of application program, databases, business process procedure, and training and consulting. ERP application programs. ERP vendors design application programs to be configured so that development team can alter them to meet an organization requirement without changing program code. Accordingly, during the ERP development process, the development team set configuration parameters that specify how ERP application program will operate. For example, an hourly payroll application is configured to specify the number of hours and the standard work week. Hourly wages for different job categories, wage adjustment for overtime and holiday work, and so forth. ERP databases. An ERP solution includes a database design as well as initial configuration data. It does not contain the company operational data. During development, the team must enter the initial values for that data as part of the development effort. Large organizational databases contain two types of program code. The first is called trigger. It's a computer program stored within the database that runs to keep the database consistent when certain conditions arise. The second is called a store procedure. It's a computer program stored in the database that is used to enforce business rules. An example of such rule would be never to sell certain item at a discount. Trigger and store procedure are also part of the ERP solution. Most of this program code needs to be configured during the ERP implementation as well. The third component of ERP solution is a set of inherent procedures that implement standard business processes. ERP vendors develop hundreds or even thousands of procedures that enable the ERP customer organization to accomplish its works using the application provided by the vendor. Figure 7.18 shows a part of the SAP ordering business process. This process implements a portion of the inbound logistic activities. Some ERP vendors call the inherent processes that are defined in the ERP solution as process blueprints. As with application program, ERP user must either adapt to the predefined inherent process and procedure or design new ones. In the latter case, the design of new procedure may necessitate changes to application program and to database structure as well. Therefore, many organizations attempt to conform to vendor standards. Training and consulting. Because of the complexity and difficulty of implementing and using ERP solution, ERP vendors have developed training curricula and classes. SAP operates universities in which customer and potential customer receive training both before and after the ERP implementation. In addition, ERP vendors typically conduct classes on site to train organization employees called super users to become in-house trainer and training session called train the trainers. ERP training falls into two broad categories. First is training about how to implement the ERP system solution. The training includes topics such as obtaining top-level management support, preparing the organization for change, and dealing with the inevitable resistance that develops when people are asked to perform work in new ways. Second is training on how to use the ERP application software. This training includes specific steps for using the ERP application to accomplish the activities in processes such as those in Figure 7.18. ERP vendors also provide on-site consulting for implementation and using the ERP system. Additionally, an industry of third-party ERP consultants has developed to support new ERP customer and implementation. Considerable work needs to be done to customize an ERP application to a particular customer. To reduce the work, ERP vendor provide starter kit for specific industries called industry-specific solution. This solution contains program and database configuration file, as well as progress blueprint that apply to ERP implementation and specific industry. Over time, ERP vendors created dozens of SaaS starter kit for manufacturing, sales, and distribution, healthcare, and other major industries. What companies are the major ERP vendors? There are more than 100 different companies advertise ERP products. Not all those products meet the minimal ERP criteria. The bulk of the market is held by the 5 vendors shown in figure 7.19. This figure shows market rank rather than market share because it is difficult to obtain comparable revenue numbers. Both Epicor and Infor are owned by private equity investors and do not publish financial data. Their rankings are based on what little sales data is publicly available. Microsoft ERP revenue is combined with its CRM revenue, and its true ERP revenue is unknown. Similarly, Oracle and SAP combine ERP revenue with revenue from other products. Implementing new enterprise system, whether CRM, ERP, or EAI, is challenging, difficult, expensive, and risky. It is not unusual for enterprise system projects to be well over budget and a year or more late. The expense and risk arise from 4 primary factors. 1. Collaborative management. Unlike department system in which a single department manager is in charge, enterprise system have no clear boss. There is no manager of discharge. The discharge process is a collaborative effort among many departments and customers. Usually, the enterprise develops committees and steering groups for providing enterprise process management. Although this can be an effective solution, and in fact may the only solution, the work of such group is both slow and expensive. 2. Requirement gaps. Licensed products are never a perfect fit. Almost always there are gaps between the organization requirement and the application capability. The first challenge is identifying the gaps. To specify a gap, an organization must know both what it needs and what the new product does. However, it can be very difficult for an organization to determine what it needs. That difficulty is one reason organizations choose to license rather to build. Further, the feature and function of complex products like CRP or ERP are not easy to identify. Thus, gap identification is a major task when implementing enterprise system. The second challenge is deciding what to do with gaps. Once they are identified, either the organization needs to change the way it does things to adapt to the new application, or the application must be altered to match what the organization does. Either choice is problematic. Employees will resist change, but paying for alteration is expensive, and the organization is committing those alterations as the application is changed over time. 3. Transition problem. Transition to new enterprise system is also difficult. The organization must somehow change from using isolated departmental system to using the new enterprise system while continuing to run the business. It is like having a heart surgery while running a 100-dash yacht. Such transitions require careful planning and substantial training. Inevitably, problems will develop. Knowing this will occur, senior management needs to communicate the need for the change to the employees and then stand behind the new system as problems are worked out. 4. Employee resistance. People resist change. Change requires effort and it creates fear. Following are the reasons for change resistance and how organizations can deal with it. First, senior level management needs to communicate the need for the change to the organization and reiterate this as necessary throughout the transition process. Second, employees fear because it threatens self-efficacy, which is a person belief that he or she can be successful at his or her job. To enhance confidence, employees need to be trained and coached on the successful use of the new system. Third, employees may need to be given extra inducement to change to the new system. How do inter-enterprise information systems solve the problem of enterprise silos? Figure 721 shows the information silos among healthcare providers, health club, and patient, the principal private user. Providers keep track of patient histories and maintain record of exercise recommendations, which are called exercise prescription in the private system. Health club maintain membership, class, personal trainer, and exercise performance data. At the club, the performance data is gathered automatically from exercise equipment and member heart monitor and stored in a club database. At home, individual generate exercise data on heart monitor and equipment. Those data are recorded in mobile device using exercise watch. The isolation of this exercise data causes problems. All three entities would like to produce report from the integrated data. Figure 7.22 shows the structure of an inter-enterprise system that meets the goal of the three types of participants. As you can see, prescription and exercise data is integrated in the private database, which is a relational rather than a NoSQL database. The integrated data can be processed by a reporting application to create and distribute the reports. Systems like on figure 7.22 are referred to as distributed system because application processing is distributed across multiple computing devices. Standards such as HTTP, HTTPS, HTML5, CSS3, JavaScript, and other enable programs to receive data from and display data to a variety of mobile and desktop devices. Furthermore, flexible communication among distributed applications is possible because of a set standard that support a design philosophy known as Service-Oriented Architecture or SOA. Using SOA, application follow standard 2, publish menu on the services that application provides, the structure of data that is expected to receive, the structure of data that it will produce, and the way in which services can be requested. Bottom line, because of SOA and supporting standard, distributed applications that were designed and developed at different time by different teams can work cooperatively. SOA enable, for example, the requesting and releasing of cloud resources to its users from anywhere at any time. MIS in 2024. ERP vendors are engaged in the development of new cloud-based products. To speed this process, there are many acquisitions by major players such as Oracle and SAP over companies that can add cloud-based products to their existing offering. The problem for all ERP vendors, especially for Oracle and SAP, is their past success. They have installed billions of dollars of client-server ERP software, and they cannot walk away from those products or the revenue of lucrative support contracts that they entail. Their customers also face similar challenges. They want to move to lower costs of the cloud, but they cannot plunge into new cloud-based solution without causing considerable organizational turmoil or failure. Thus, both ERP vendors and their customers seek application and system migration strategies that will enable them to maintain quality service, while at the same time using the cloud as much as they can. Mobile systems further complicate this situation. Not only do companies need to move their application to the cloud, but they also need to provide both thin client and native mobile application. However, ERP systems contain business-critical and exceedingly confidential data. Allowing access via mobile devices is potentially a serious security threat. In spite of challenges, we have to realize that by 2024, manager, decision maker, and worker in the offices, warehouse, loading dock, and shipping department will all carry mobile devices that enable them to process ERP and other enterprise applications from whenever they happen to be. And all machines, robots, and other forms of factory automation will generate and consume data. Therefore, mobile cloud CRM and ERP is a great opportunity for future employment. This is the end of chapter 7. Thanks.